Okay, this is Mike Soares'y of Soares'y Guitars. This is a little video on converting a tune-o-matic bridge to different sizes for different guitars. Right now we're making a 5-string acoustic arch top, and you can also use, I use this also on my tenor guitars. This is a standard tune-o-matic 6-string bridge, and what we do with this is we take out the number 1 and number 6 saddle, and we just fill in the extra spot. Our guitars are basically in the tortoise, so we put the little tortoise accent on there, and this is how you can use this for a tenor guitar. And then we have these bridge plates set up, bases. These are ebony. You can also make them in rosewood or old mahogany, and we fit this on there. We drill the holes and we insert your adjusters into that, and we make a 4-string bridge. Now these you can get with the small hole. They make these with a small hole and a large hole. Okay, now on a 5-string guitar, which from Keith Richards promoting his 5-string guitar, an open G. 5-string guitars are becoming more popular. They don't make a 5-string tune-o-matic, and by the way, we use the Nashville style that don't have the spring going across the back. And you have the one with the spring going across the back here. When you take out the first and last saddle, you tend to get a little buzz off the other ones because it doesn't fit right. So what we do is, because they don't make a 5-string, we buy a 7-string Nashville tune-o-matic, and we remove the first and last string, and that gives us 5 strings with the nice center on your tune-o-matic, so your bridge is nice and centered on your guitar. Now these happen to come with the larger hole in them, not the smaller one that fits the adjusters. So what we do in this case is we buy a metal tube. You can get these in stainless steel. They also come in a brass. Okay, what this is a 1/4 inch outside and 5/32 inside that fit into here, so you can make yourself a sleeve. We take a Dremel tool and we cut a sleeve out of the tubing. So that's how you get your bridge so it fits properly, it fits tight. Okay, and then what we do, like on this here, we make these little covers. You could use almost anything to make your covers. You can use Formica samples you can get at the Home Depot and stuff, and cut them out. This happens to be your pickguard material. That's a peel and stick. We cut out the little corners there. We add a little glue in there, and we glue them in there. Okay, and again, you got your spacers here to properly fit your adjusters. And so that's how we make our 5-string bridge for an arch top guitar using a Nashville tune-o-matic. Another thing that we do is, again, they don't make a 5-string stop tail, we call this. We buy a 7-string stop tail. So in this here, we take a 7-string stop tail. In the case of a tenor guitar, you buy a 6-string, and you cut off your ears, and like this here. This is with the ears removed, and we polish the ends, and this gives you 7 holes. So you re-drill your first and your last hole on this here, and this is we use a 9/64 inch drill bit to drill out the holes on the ends. Okay, and that's so that this will fit onto your casino holder here. Okay, you have to bend this a little bit and budget to get it to fit nicely into here. And what we do here is, these are the larger holes. This is where your string goes in from this side and comes out the other side with the smaller hole. And so we make it so that this fits nicely in there. What we do to manipulate this bar so that we get a nice fit, we put the bar on here, and we use this bar as a tool to bend the rods so that you get them in the right position so that this is going to fit on there, and then your nuts go on top of that. And so now you have a casino tail with 5 strings. Again, your proper center string, so it lines up properly with your bridge. Okay, and this is just a 6-string thing that we took off of here. This was the original stop tail on that there. Okay, so this is how you make a 5-string bridge or a tenor bridge. You can use a 7-string or you can use a 6-string tune-o-matic, and I recommend use the Nashville because you'll get less buzz and less problems with your saddles if you use a Nashville. This is also a nice little tool to have for getting your sizes, your measurements. I don't know if I told you the size on this here, this tubing that they're making your spacers. This is a 1/4 inch outside dimension and 5/32 inside dimension is what we use to get your center on your tails here. Okay, and that's about it. That's Mike Soares at Soares'y Guitars, and thank you.